Hey fellow Vault Dwellers, it's Angry Turtle and welcome into PTS update. First thing first, I was asked a lot about the bows, then I decided to check them as well, and I will be honest with you guys. I don't actually know what is new and what was implemented a while ago and what's on the live servers, because I wasn't using bows for quite a while, but here we go. The sights are as they were. The good news is, if you swap the arrows, it remains 312 range. Then it's the highest range weapon, one of the highest range weapons. Then that's good. I don't know if it's the same on the live servers, but last time I used the bows, the mods were reducing the range. Now they do not. Now, cryo arrows, there is no additional damage. It's just slow effect for 3 seconds. Poison arrows remain with poison. Flaming arrows are actually doing a flame damage instead of energy damage, what last time I used them were doing. Explosive arrows, yeah, they just explode and there is increased damage because of that. Plasma arrows seemingly remains unchanged, and ultrasight arrows I think is the same as it was before. My damage is very low, but that's because I'm not spec for bows at all. That's my heavy gunner. I will just, for a background, let you see. That's my special. There is nothing about the bows in here, then that's why. And now let's test them in VATS, as this is the main point. Are bows fixed in VATS? Then we have some super mutant. Oh wow, the accuracy is actually very good. That's probably because of this range. Then let's see if we can hit it. If I charge arrow first, then those in VATS, I do hit it. Yep, even though this arrow is clearly not flying on the target, he's getting damage. He's just hiding now, but let me find him or something else. Okay, there is some guy. Yeah, I'm clearly hitting. I'm getting damage. I mean, this fix is a little bit odd because clearly, like, some of those arrows are not hitting him physically, but the main point is explosion and the arrow itself, then it's teleporting on the target. Then I guess that works. That's VATS after all. And yeah, it does work. I'm hitting in VATS. Let's see if I can get any headshots and maybe change the bow. That was explosive one. I have with me this ultrasight. Let's see, ultrasight bow. Let's see if I can get a headshots, and if they start moving, like on the moving target, a headshot. Miss, hit, 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 even though you were able to see the arrow was going somewhere else. Critical hit. It's working, one-shotting. Wow, was it one shot without any bow perks? Not too bad, to be honest. I guess there is a hope for bows. Of course, I'm getting sneak attack and now I'm dead. Rinse and repeat. Okay, we'll try a plasma bow now. See, can we get a head? Miss, but that's okay. Was it a hit? It was clearly going on him. Now there is a hit. It means that animation doesn't matter. It seems like they fix it by doing it like the right way. It seems to be determined by the percent chance if there will be hit or not, and it absolutely doesn't matter if the arrow will physically hit the target. The output is determined by VATS, what I guess is good. That's the critical. Wow, yeah, it's working quite well, and I equip 1 rank of sneak, what helps me not get killed. And this bow seems to be really good for sneaking. 1 rank of sneak, and they do not even try to shoot at me. And I don't know if there was some hidden changes to sneak. We'll investigate later, but that's okay. For now, it's working. That's the important fact. All the charge-up weapons, all the Gauss weapons, all the bows, everything like that is working. The VATS is much more reliable. And what's going on with VATS as well, I cannot show it in here, but if you have Gunfu equipped, sometimes it's swapping the target for a target that's just in a different room behind the wall, and it shows 0%, but it shows you the target behind the wall. I don't know if it's bad or good. I actually pretty like it, as I can quickly drop out of VATS and I know that in the next room there is enemy hiding. Then that's good, maybe. Next, what else is new? We will be getting new weapons. They're probably not available yet, at least I didn't show anyone with new weapons, but there are plans for mods for new weapons in Vault 79. Let me show you. Now let's talk with Rex. He has some interesting new inventory. Okay, first what you can notice, both infantry armor mods. Then we are getting new armor set, both infantry armor set. I think the stats were already data mined somewhere, and it will be possible to put jetpack on it, the same like on Secret Service. It looks like it will be basically different armor set that's very similar to Secret Service, but according to data miners, it will be tradable and it will be a drop rather than craft. Then that's the difference. I guess it's good. Next, Brotherhood Launcher. We'll be getting new launcher. It looks like rocket launcher, at least by the mods. Brotherhood Launcher, long night vision scope, napalm payload, plasma payload. Then it's looked that it will be a different modification. Maybe the first usable rocket launcher in the game. Definitely excited about this one. Way more than about the next thing. Next thing is a new pistol. Although pistol build are probably excited now. Chimera pistol. And it's even possible to put 556 receiver. Then it's something like, I guess it will be like rifle counterpart in a pistol build. Maybe pistol builds will be finally much more valuable. We'll see. They already much more valuable in the PTS because Gauss pistol is actually working in VATS. Then that's this. And we have this new pistol with 556 cryo, extended magazine, fusion receiver. I don't know what's that. I'm guessing fusion cells, changing it to energy, like option for ballistic, or that will be really interesting. I really want to see this one. Long barrel, pyro receiver, reflex sight, short scope, and suppressor. That's probably what everyone is the most interested in. That's a pistol with a suppressor, then for stealth as well. And melee build, don't be worried. Look at that, we have new sword. Plasma sword, cryoblade. Then that's something new. I'm interested. I guess it will be one-handed weapon. Hopefully good one, because one-handed weapons are so bad at this moment. If we'll get a good sword for one-handed weapons, that can be really interesting. And for role players that want to play some crazy swordman, yeah, that's something for you. What else is changing? You probably can notice already. Look, fed, I have 48%. I'm getting extra HP and disease resistance. And hydrated, the same thing. Let me top up to 100%. Okay, you can see in here now, fully fed. Max HP 35, strength +1, and disease resistance 35%. And in case of hydrated, AP regen 35%, endurance +1, and disease resistance 35%. Then with this patch, I mean, I don't know if it's next week patch or if it's a patch after that, but negative effects of not eating and not drinking will be removed, and positive effect, as you can clearly see, will get a buff. Then they will do more for us. And it's all great, but the bad news is that I don't know why, but in the same time, well-fed perk under endurance was heavily nerfed. Look at that, max HP 35, let me equip the perk. I mean rejuvenated perk, not the well-fed perk. Rejuvenated, you gain even better benefits from being fully fed or fully hydrated, but now we look at the stats. That's 45 HP. The only thing that matters is HP. Special is not changed. Disease resistance is absolute rubbish. That doesn't do anything in practice. And here as well, only 10% AP regen. Nothing else. Like 10 HP, that's the only thing that matters. 10 HP, you use 2 perk points to boost your HP by 10 points. It's really bad. Really, really bad nerf. And it's rejuvenated is basically not worth using anymore. It does nothing. Close to nothing. But don't worry guys, I have good news to follow this bad news. What the good news is, you will ask? Endurance fix. What I mean by that? Look at my apparel. Where's my Under Armour? Left in the stash box. I'm just gonna craft new one. 1 second. I just crafted the Under Armour, and what I want to show you, look at my HP. It's max 306. Now I equip my Under Armour. Shielded Secret Service Under Armour, that's 4 endurance. And my HP went up by 20 as it's supposed to be. It was broken for so long time. And finally, endurance is boosting your max HP. Finally, endurance from gear. Because endurance from chems was always working, but endurance from gear was never working. Now it's working. 326 max HP. Fixed. That's such a little thing, but because I was waiting 2 years for that, I'm really happy. That's a good news following the bad news about Rejuvenated. And now I don't have any event to show you that, but I will tell you instead. Like in example, when there is Uranium Fever up and running, normally when mole miners will break any of the extractors, you need to pay steel to fix it. On the PTS, it's free. Every fix during the events, every objective that asks you to fix something seems to be for free now. They do not charge you anymore your resources for fixing objects on the event. That's a little change, but welcome one. And about the last thing I want to show you, what was fixed, they are trying to, at least it looks like they are trying to improve the damage numbers. It's not perfect yet, but at least some little change that I noticed. Look, if I shoot this guy, 61 damage shown. I shoot him again, 69 damage shown. And that's because I have Tenderizer equipped. Then that's a change. That's a change. Very little one, but at least sometimes it's showing your damage from the Tenderizer. Unfortunately, it's still not showing damage related to your weapon magazine. Like, I try it, I have 2 fixers, one with a perforating magazine and second one with the Swift magazine. Unfortunately, both are showing exactly the same damage on the target. Then that's not fixed, even though the magazine itself is working. But yeah, the damage numbers are not reflecting that. That's still to be done, but they did add the Tenderizer related damage. As you can see, I have Tenderizer, and the damage is actually going up after first shot. Then that's something. Just to make clear, I don't have legendary perks that will increase my sneak damage. That's not this. I don't have it. I have taken one for the team that's much higher damage boost, and they will need to shoot me. And that's about everything for this week update from the PTS. And some of you were asking me how I get this Pip-Boy animation. And that's thanks to TrueGrit. I would like to give him a shout out. He's really good with animations and he helped me out a lot to get this animation. And I'm really bad with animations, to be honest. I will not be able to do something like that myself. But TrueGrit is very good with them, and he's doing that. And he did the intro as well screen that I'm using now, and I really like it. You let me know, guys. Do you like those new animations? And send thanks to TrueGrit if you do like them. Then see you in the comments section. And now, as always, thank you a lot for watching, and see you guys in the next one.